Good morning, everyone. It is culminating into the Lion's Gate. I think we have 2 days, and yeah, we're about a week into the month, but I want to do your August bone throwing reading for you. So that is what we are going to start with. I am going to do some quick Florida water on my hands. I actually cleansed my set yesterday because I fast till like early afternoon, and if I burn any type of incense to smoke these with that, it makes me really nauseous in the morning. So, you know, I like to be prepared, so I do that stuff ahead of time so I don't get to mess with it. So I'm doing a little bit different setup than I normally do. So I don't know how much of it you'll be able to see. I'm going to try to keep it where you guys can sort of see it and explain it. And really we're doing like the next 3 weeks of August since this week is almost over. And we're going to see what the bones have to say for August and for you to hear the messages that are going to bring you clarity and help guide you and give you some direction this month. So. We had a die fall off. I think it landed on the number 3. This is a number of sort of ancestral protection and guidance. But I'm not 100% certain what number it landed on. So, you know, we're going to go with it for right now. I'm going to locate our little, this is my main signaler here. He fell out towards a little bit last half of the month, so you may find, we know we're going to have some progress this month in just a couple of days because of that Lionsgate event. And if you don't know about that, I just posted a couple of videos about it the last couple of weeks. You can join my service. I'm having a spellcasting service. All those links are in the videos and in my bio. So, okay, so let's take a look at what's happening here. It takes me a minute to sort of see what things are jumping out at me to be highlighted. They sort of light up for me so I can see what's going on here. Okay. I want to just flip this over and see what this is. Okay, so the end of this week, next week is looking like if you have a promotion or something to do with speaking, we have one of the mink jaws here. We have it touching the Mercury head dime, which stands for communication. I just cut off. Which stands for communication and progress, the Mercury head dime. So the mink jaw is touching that. We have a cowrie shell also on top of it. And so this is telling me something is coming up where you're going to be speaking about a business deal or getting a promotion or launching a book or launching a business or setting up a website or updating your website. This has to do with like career advancement, professional advancement, business advancement. We have an operculum next to it. This is typically a sign of protection, but they were also a sign of, these were also sort of representative of prosperity. They were very popular in Victorian times in jewelry. Right above this, we have a baculum that has been healed. So this tells me this is an area that you've been working on for a while that you're not getting any progress in. You feel stagnant in, but this is about to come through for you. Okay, we have the St. Lucie eyes of clarity there. We have the healed baculum. We're going into a couple of vertebrae. So these are all great symbols that whatever it is you were stuck in professionally or business-wise or even financially, that is coming to an end and you are moving out of that period. And that is great that coincides with the Lionsgate. Moving down to the last sort of, second, third week of the month here. We had a lot of jumbling happen here. And that, usually when that happens, let's see, we've got a little upside down mask here. We do have a couple of keys, but this sort of concentrated pile, this is typically a sign for whatever is pushing through here. You was already exhausted, that it wasn't really going your way, and two, now you're going to be exhausted that it's coming to fruition, because you're going to be like, oh crap, and it's full steam ahead and you're doing the dang thing. And so this shows me, allow yourself some time to rest after that, because you may feel a little overwhelmed and chaotic. There are positive signs here for sure. We have signs of protection. We've got another mink jaw. So we actually have mink jaws in all 4 quarters here. So there is some big culmination around something that you needed to communicate. Professionally, I'm going to move into, it gets a little different over here, but the buckeye, the button being attached here to this, which is a connector piece, and the button being attached to that is showing me that, yeah, that this like feeling of you're overwhelmed, and feeling like things are maybe, okay, well, maybe now they're moving too fast, okay? Just feeling a little bit chaotic. You're treading water, but you are treading water. You're not drowning. You can tread water. So don't worry about this, okay? We're moving past this. When you pull a slingshot back and then you let it go, the device is loose after that and it needs to rest, right? It's loose. It's sort of just flowing there. It just, shot all the energy that it had, right? So this is completely normal. We're looking a little bit cooler, calmer for the last part of the month. I would say that this communication, though, is going to be around relationships. I have 2 pocket shells here, and we've got a piece of clarifying amethyst, these 2 other mink jaws. Pardon me. I'm going to even go so far as to say there is a fruitful idea happening here. There's a blossoming in the relationship. There is progress forward. There is maybe talk of family planning, buying a house together, moving in together, taking it to the next level. Or maybe you're going to broach the subject of starting a relationship with somebody else, dating someone new. This is new, exciting energy around love and progress in that area. So you got it coming from both sides this month. You got the professional coming in, you got the love coming in, you've got advancement in both these areas. This is looking like an excellent month for you all for August, and I hope you enjoyed this quick bone reading. I'll be breaking down the August astrology very soon this week. I hope you all have a blessed day. Stop over to the link in bio and register for my Lionsgate spellcasting to help you boost the momentum with all of this. You don't want to miss it. Shop.conjuredcardea.com.